Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're rounding up all the latest news on WWE 2K23, including new screenshots, the latest rating reveals, and some things that you might have missed from the latest gameplay footage, as the new footage confirms some new arenas, as well as a potential new superstar. Before we get to that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest news on WWE 2K23, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start off with some new screenshots, as the WWE Games Twitter account shared this new screenshot of Natalya, whose model was shown off for the first time during Wednesday's ratings reveal. Also shown off, we have another screenshot of Gunther, with this shot also showing Ludwig Kaiser, though there's still no sign of Giovanni Vinci, so it looks like he won't be a part of Imperium, as he was also absent from the previous screenshot, so it's possible that he'll have his NXT gimmick. Up next, let's talk the latest ratings, as following Wednesday's ratings reveal, the WWE Games social accounts have been continuing to release ratings for all the stars that weren't a part of that first reveal. Starting with the lowest of the reveals and working to the top, we have R-Truth at 72, Rick Boogs at 75, Aaliyah and Nikki ASH 76, Carmella 79, Doink the Clown and Roxanne Perez 81, Natalya, Rey Mysterio and Solo Sikoa 82, Dolph Ziggler and Ezekiel 83, Sami Zayn 84, Jim Neidhart 86, Beth Phoenix 87, Chyna 88, AJ Styles, Gunther and Macho Man Randy Savage at 89, Seth Rollins 92, Ronda Rousey 93, Hulk Hogan and Charlotte Flair at 94, and then top of the list, or head of the table, Roman Reigns at 99. That 99 rating means that Roman is the highest rated superstar to ever appear in the series, as he beats the previous record of 98, which was set by The Undertaker in SmackDown vs Raw 2011. In terms of the highest characters ever to appear in the series, Roman is just 1 point behind 2K19's Golden AJ Styles, who was rated 100, but in terms of actual superstars, Roman now holds the record. Up next, let's go back to the new footage that was shown off during the ratings reveal, as I want to go over some of the things that you might have missed. As included in the footage, there were several shots of new superstars that we've yet to see, as well as arenas and potential DLC. So the first of the things I want to highlight are the first look at some superstars that have yet to be shown off themselves, as several superstars were shown off for the first time during the reveal of others. The first of those was Dana Brooke, who we caught a small glimpse of during the reveal of Damage Control, as Dana could be seen in clips of Dakota Kai, where she was shown off to have this new golden attire. Also shown off for the first time was Eric of the Viking Raiders, who appeared in gameplay footage opposite Drew, with this footage showing an updated version of the Viking Raiders with the new look they debuted a few months back, which could also mean there's a chance we'll see the return of Sarah Logan as Valhalla, as it's possible that she may be included as a manager. Another superstar to be shown off was Ridge Holland, who appeared in several clips during the reveals of Karrion Kross and Big E. This is the first time we've seen Ridge in gameplay, though we did get a screenshot of him during the ratings reveal where he was shown off alongside Sheamus and Butch, though unlike the rest of the stars to be revealed, no gameplay of that trio was actually shown. For fans of the Bloodline, we also got a quick glimpse of the Enforcer Solo Sikoa, as Solo could be seen during the New Day's reveal going up against Xavier Woods. Also shown off, we got the first look at AJ Styles, as he was shown off against Elias, and then we also got some shots of Kevin Owens going up against Happy Corbin. Finally, we also got a look at Booker T, as Booker was shown off against The Undertaker. This footage also went on to showcase what appears to be a new version of The Undertaker's last ride, as comparing this version to the version used in 2K22, then the animation for the move looks to be new. For those that missed the ratings reveal show, in what was a surprise ending, we got the announcement that Tyler Breeze is returning as a WWE legend despite not being announced as part of the initial roster. It was also announced that both Tyler Breeze and Xavier Woods will be selectable GMs in MyGM mode, as both stars have their own GM models that are available for selection. The surprise inclusion of Breeze shows that there's still the possibility that other stars may be featured that haven't yet been announced, as like last year there were several superstars included in My Faction and MyRise that weren't announced as part of the roster, so it's possible that we could still see a few surprises. Adding to this, it was also announced that the classic version of The Miz from the Rey Mysterio showcase will be featured in 2K23, though the inclusion of that model is exclusive to my faction, which would suggest that we may see other stars from that Rey Mysterio showcase also return, though they too could be exclusive to my faction. Moving on to arenas, most of the footage took place in the regular Raw, SmackDown and NXT arenas. However, also shown off was the first look at the WrestleMania 38 arena, as this arena was shown off during the reveal of Cody. Also shown off, and now confirmed for the game, was the old black and gold NXT arena, as the reveal of Tyler Breeze confirmed that the old NXT arena from 2K22 is also set to return. Finally for today, I also want to point out a few updates to crowd shirts, as there are two shirts that stood out, the first of which is this shirt for the maximum male models, as the inclusion of this shirt would suggest that we'll see updated versions of Mace and Mansoor to fit with these gimmicks, and that's something that has been backed up by the roster list on the 2K website, as following the ratings reveal, the roster list was updated to include their new names. As for the other shirt, during the entrance of Braun Strowman, a new shirt can be seen for Pat AcAfee, which is not inclusion given that Pat wasn't listed as part of the roster. The inclusion of Pat's shirt could be an indication that he's included in one of the other game modes such as MyRise, as there were several characters last year that were exclusive to the mode, like the modern day Shawn Michaels. The shirt could also be a hint at upcoming DLC, as Pat was rumoured to be a part of this year's DLC lineup, though so far there's been no official word on DLC, with the only DLC tease being the glitch teaser that appeared during the 2K Showdown stream. That teaser hinted at an upcoming reveal which is set to take place on Wednesday, March 1st, with the teaser also including the logo for Bray Wyatt and the text Bad News Paper, which seemingly hints at Bad News Barrett. As for anything else, there's been a lot of people asking about The Rock and why he hasn't been updated to feature his new tattoos, so to answer that, from what I was told last year, the reason The Rock doesn't have his new arm tattoo is because he's never appeared with it for a match, therefore it wouldn't be accurate to the version of The Rock that's featured in the game. On the subject of people who haven't been updated, Dominic Mysterio was another name that's been mentioned a lot, as Dominic has his old attire from prior to joining the Judgment Day, as that change apparently took place after the cut-off period when the attires were locked in. Despite Dom's attire, his model has actually been updated, as it does include a longer hairstyle and his new tattoos, so once the game is out, it shouldn't take too long before the community have an updated version of Dom that's ready to download. So that's the latest roundup of WWE 2K23 news. I did expect to cover the Ringside Report this week, though so far there's been no Ringside Report released, so it looks like that's now coming next week, where we'll also get the reveal of what the teaser was for, as that's due to happen on Wednesday, so stay tuned to the channel for that, as I'll have full coverage on anything that gets announced. Until then though, thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.